Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the
Hey, are we live yet? Yes, we are. Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
All right. Let's see who is in the chat. Welcome to Adventures of Spirits. And tonight we will be talking about the Bartesian cocktails versus real cocktails. So I'm Tanya, also known as T, and this is my assistant.
King of Kings, pretty timid what they call me. Or you can call me TJ.
Have mercy. All right, let's see who we got in the house. I see we got House of X in the house. Hey, House of X, how you doing? Hey. Thank you. All right, so hold on. Let me move this out the way. Let me move this out the way. Hold on. So I just want y'all to see my House of X t-shirt here. We stay entertaining.
Shout out to you guys. We stay watching those videos, man. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all be doing that.
Oh gosh. Hey, Leo, how you doing? And hubby is representing the Uncle Nearest Distillery. Black owned. Yeah. If you haven't heard, they're also gonna have their own cognac winery. Yes. Over in France. So got to keep an eye out for them. All right. Hey, Leo. What's up? All right. Who else we got? Thank you. Look, I lost a little bit of weight since the beginning of my YouTube channel since the beginning of this year. I'm down about 28 pounds. So here I go.
There she go.
All right. Okay. Oh gosh. All right. Who else is in the house? All right. King and Queen. All right. Chasing one. Did I say it right? All right. King, Queen. Welcome. All right. Wayneston, I'm assuming that one's you. House of X and Leo's on his. Thank you for buying our merch. You're the best. Not a problem. And thank you so much for the wine glass. When I do my wine review, I'm going to save that glass for then. So I'll be drinking it out of that at that time. All right. Okay, October next year. Okay, we'll look at that. That sounds doable. That the Comic-Con that they was at this year.
Oh, yeah.
I told them that I'm trying to get to visit New York again, visit some family. So I'm trying to organize when I go see them around the Comic-Con, because maybe Halea might want to.
You know she want to go. And her whole little crew.
Yes. So yes, we do.
Because we be doing Comic-Con. We've been doing it for years with my daughter.
Yeah.
Years.
Not me, our daughter, and she likes the anime one. The Japanese Anime Fest or Japanese Festival, whatever it's called.
Shout out to Japanese anime.
Yeah, and I'll actually see if I have a picture of her. I'll show it. A matter of fact, I posted in our in the Instagram chat, Winston and Leo. I posted in there so you can see her dressed up as this anime character, honey. It was like 2 days she was dressed from head to toe. All right. Okay. So let's get into it. Okay. So In my video previous to this one, I actually received this Bartesian cocktail machine from one of my friends, and she bought it for me. She knows that I like spirits, and she said, sometimes I know you don't feel like going down there and shaking it up and mixing and everything. She said, so I got you this just because you're just a nice person. So I said, okay, well, that's good. So I actually set it up a couple of days ago, and I actually filled up my reservoirs. If you want to see the details on how this is set up, just check out the video. I'll put it in the link. I'll have the link posted on there. I put it in the description. When this video is over, you click on the description, you'll be able to get to it. But right now in here, I have whiskey, tequila on this side, and on this side, I have vodka and rum. I do have another reservoir, which is another bottle, and that's filled with bourbon. But today, the challenge is to see if this Bartesian can compete with regular made traditional method of cocktails. Okay. So with that stated, we're going to start with the margarita today. The old regular margarita. We're going to start off with the margarita, and then we're going to do an old fashioned because I like old fashions. And for me to like this machine, I'm going to need to know how to make an old fashioned. Okay. And my husband can do margaritas because, he's not the brown liquor drinker. Okay. So, yes. So do know that this comes with 4 reservoirs as well as just 2. So you can buy one where it's just like half of the machine, where it's just this part and this part. I don't have it facing the front. I'll show it to you for those who didn't see the video, but this is what it looks like in the front. So you have 2 over here, 2 over here, and you have your reservoir, just like a Keurig. How you make your coffee, same thing, okay? So right now, I put it sideways so you all can actually see the drink being made. And we're going to start with the margarita. First, let's see who else is in the room. Okay, let's see here. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Leo. Oh, we need one of those. Okay, Leo. Winston said he need one of them now. All right now. Okay. So let's start making this cocktail. So we're gonna do the margarita first. I'm gonna make the traditional margarita, and when I'm almost finished, he's gonna make the margarita in there. Okay. First, let me tell you the ingredients that I'm using in the margarita. So these are the ingredients that I use in my margarita. Now, of course, the cocktails, they come in these little capsules. Okay. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. This is them coming in. And it's the cocktail mix in there. Okay. Now I already know that they're not going to be able to the margarita is not going to be able to taste as good as mine. However, what I am going to do to make it fair is the only thing that's different from a regular traditional margarita and what I like to put in mine is I always put the agave syrup in my tequilas. Okay. So I use that. Chances are there's no agave syrup in there. So we're going to add the agave syrup in the actual glass when this is made, mix it up, and then pour it into the glass. Okay. So that means use this. You use it instead of that. Okay. All right. So the tequila that we're using. So this is a tequila that I got the last time I was in Puerto Vallarta on the other side of Mexico. We didn't go to Cancun that year. Me and my best friend went, and we tasted this añejo tequila. It's so funny because this isn't, there's a lot of tequilas I've tasted. So every time I would go in the airport or whatever, I'm like, show me something that, that I haven't tasted. And there's really not that many. But this was one that I didn't at the time, but I can tell you it's very smooth. It's Baluarte Añejo Tequila. And it is 100% blue agave, which is very important. You don't want those headaches. You don't want those artificial sweeteners. Make sure it says 100% blue agave, 100% azul agave, agave de azul, whatever, however they have it on there. You make sure it say blue and you make sure it says agave. Okay. All right. So I'm going to make my traditional tequila. Let me open up my items. And then, honey, what I need you to do is I want you to make yours. Now, yours is going to be real quick. So let me do mine. And when I'm ready to garnish mine, then you're going to do yours. Okay. So what I do with mine is I get a mixing cup. Put me some ice in here, please. Half. And while he's getting that, let's see here.
There you go.
All right. All right. Hey, Winston, I see you. Okay. Okay. So put it in there. And what I normally do is I usually put the syrup in. Well, yeah, put the syrup in first. And you just need 1 ounce of agave syrup. So you use your jigger to measure it out. That's 1 ounce. I use 1 ounce of Grand Marnier. I told you Grand Marnier is the bomb. You add that for some reason, it makes everything taste better. And 2 ounces of tequila. Usually I go no less than a Reposado, but today we're going to be fair and we're going to use an añejo, okay? Where's my tap? Okay. This is how you shake it. Okay, so it's frosty, it's cold. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to put some salt on the rim of my glass. Oh, I'm sorry. I knew I forgot something. I forgot my lime juice, y'all. Hold on. But I like fresh lime juice. So move this here. So what I do is I have lime, fresh lime, and I rolled them yesterday. So I'm gonna roll them again so you can get the juice out of it. And I'm gonna cut this in half. And what I want is at least 1 ounce of fresh lime juice. Okay. So usually 1/2 of a lime is about 1 ounce. But if you ever wanted to just check and see if it is, you can always put it in the measuring. Matter of fact, oh, here it goes. See how much juice it is. Squeeze it. This is a manual juicer, everybody. Need some strong hands for that. And in here, it says I have a 1/2 ounce. So that means that the lime is too small. I'm gonna have to squeeze the other side as well. No problem. So basically one whole of these little small limes is actually 1 ounce. All right, there we go. All right. And we're gonna pour that in here. I knew I forgot something. Now I'm gonna take it and shake it up again. All right. So now I'm gonna cut the little garnishings of the lime for garnishing the edge of the glass.
Be careful. Don't cut the finger.
Mm-hmm. So what I do to salt the rim of my glasses is I take the edge of the lime and I rub it around the rim of the glass.
Okay.
And now I take it, and as you can see, there's salt in here. And then you just sort of roll the glass around, or you can go like this, whichever you feel grabs the salt. You don't need it too salty. You just want it, you know, just sort of a taste. Here's your salt around the rim. And then now it's ready to pour.
It looks good.
I know it's going to taste good too. Perfect. All right. So this we're going to do, we're going to let that fall in here.
Okay.
Add some more ice.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. It can't cheat. It got my good stuff in there. Rinse this out. Because I want to taste the true Bartesian cocktail. Yes. Well, I know my drink gonna be good. I know that for a fact.
All right.
Yes, I'll be careful. Okay.
And what you said, that one thing that the tequila got in it, agave?
Agave syrup.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And so now I just put a little lime on the corner of it. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry, y'all. Here goes my margarita. So I'm gonna sit that right there. Now, we're gonna make that. So hubby's gonna make this. So I'm gonna do the ice for you, honey.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be fair. We're gonna put an ounce of the agave syrup because I know they don't have agave syrup in it. But I'm just curious to know if whatever cocktail mix they got in there is gonna be good or not. So that's the only difference that they're gonna get. They're not getting my Grand Marnier. It got to be good on its own. So now,
ready?
Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Push until you see where it says. What it say?
It's next.
Yep. Hit next.
Now it says regular.
Regular.
Oh, man, come on, baby.
You don't like your fingers?
No.
Oh, do you gotta hit mix?
Oh, okay.
You hit regular and hit mix.
Hit mix?
Mm-hmm. I guess it just didn't like your finger. Didn't like your fingertips.
I don't know. I think it's a line stepper.
Whatever. Well, while you doing that, I'm gonna rim your glass.
Okay. Okay.
You want me to rim this for you?
Yes. As we know, I am just a baby. That's why I'm an assistant.
All right. Okay, go on, put that on
Okay.
top.
Like this?
Yep. Make sure it's on tight. Make sure it's tight, and then you put this on
Like
there.
that.
And you hold it together so
Okay,
it don't fly
like that.
nowhere. Yep. And go ahead and
shake
shake it up. Shake what your mama gave you. Shake it like a salt shake.
Ooh, this thing is cold.
I know it's cold. That means it's ready. Go ahead, pour in your glass.
My hand froze.
Your hand didn't freeze.
Okay. So let's pour it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay. How's that right there?
Pour all of it.
I think it's gonna overrun.
Did it? Okay, then it
Right.
must give a little more. Then that means it must give about 8 or 9 ounces.
Right.
All right. And there it goes. So now this is the taste test. So you're gonna taste Bartesian. Now, for one, there's a difference as y'all can see just in the color. Okay. Mine's is a lot more brown. Okay. Even though I can tell you the tequila in here is añejo. So it's the same tequila. Okay. So that's not it. It's the same tequila.
That word of naho sound like you saying dirty hoe. It just
I did not say no dirty hoe. Shut up.
that's what it sounds like. That's why I keep laughing, y'all. I apologize. It kept
Yep.
sounding like she said dirty hoe. So I said, okay.
I did say dirty. So this one, theirs is lighter. In terms of anything else, that's pretty much the only difference in color. So, honey, you're gonna taste the Bartesian.
Yes.
I'm gonna taste mine, and then we're gonna switch. Okay, don't forget to lick the salt.
Woo.
Remember, lick. Well, lick, suck, and swallow. That's how you supposed to drink. Lick and swallow.
I'm gonna look,
that's how you
taste,
drink
and serve. That's what I'm
Okay,
gonna do.
there you go.
I'm gonna look at it.
Lick and swallow.
It's not bad.
Not bad. Okay, let's switch. I know mine is good. Let me see what this tastes like.
Mine's is better.
You like this?
Yes, it's light.
Woo! I would have to doctor this up. You know what? Let me see if a little Grand Marnier will help. Remember what I said before? Grand Marnier seemed to make stuff taste a lot better.
Minute.
Yeah. Oh, pop this up. Open this up, please. I'm gonna see if that Grand Marnier gonna do a little something.
You got it?
Okay. Now let's see what it do. You see how it darkened up a little bit? That's what that Grand Marnier do. Okay, let's see if it makes a difference. It's a little better. But you like it because
it's a lightweight.
It's light. Don't spill on that side. You like that one?
I like the first one.
You like mine? Oh, you mean without the Grand Marnier?
Yes.
Okay, so as we know, vote a no vote for the Bartesian for the margarita with the way that it makes it. Okay, so that means that without that agave syrup, I bet you it would just taste worse to me. So I won't be making any traditional margaritas out of here. Okay, he can drink those. He could drink them all day. But one for the bar, one for Bartesian. Now it's time to make the old fashioned. And this is going to be the test. Yeah, it does look lighter.
But the Bartesian did make it just blended perfect.
It's for the lightweights. That's all. He don't know what good tequila, a good margarita tastes.
That's because she got that old dirty hole in her glass, and I got
ain't no dirty hole in my glass.
I got that agave in mine. She
whatever.
Got old dirty hole in her glass.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, all right. Now it's time for drink number 2. So with drink number 2, we're gonna make an old fashioned. So an old fashioned has what'd you say? Let me see what makes this thing. Like I was strong and sweet. Oh, see you. So let me guess. You like the mango margaritas, pomegranate, the candy margarita. You like those, right? Peach margaritas. Do you like it on the rocks, or do you like them frozen, or both? Which one? And is there anything that you put in your margaritas that may be different from what most people would, that you feel makes it taste better? Put those down in the comments.
Probably ain't got that old dirty hoe in there.
Ain't no. Well, let's get together and make this old fashioned. So old fashioned is very simple. You need it's preferred for old fashioned. It is preferred to do it is preferred to have a rye whiskey. Okay. Put this like this so then y'all can see in case somebody want to know what we use. There we go. What you do? We always get it when we go out. Yeah. Wait a minute. So you never made a margarita at home. You just get it when you go out. So you just do like the quick mix drinks at home, like give me some juice or give me some soda and the alcohol. Is that what, like those right there? You'd be surprised. One more ingredient makes a cocktail. What that mean? What you do? Oh, that's what you do. Yes, that's what you do. You sure do. That's what you do.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
You gotta try to make one at home. Hey, Reaper. Howdy. How you doing? Well, you missed the margarita that we made. So right now the score is Bartesian 1. Hubby liked the Bartesian version of the margarita. I prefer the version that I make at home. Okay, so therefore, that's it. So now we're doing the old fashioned. Okay, so this old fashioned in the Bartesian, I have a rye. I have a rye in the Bartesian, and this is the rye, and I'm using Redemption tonight. Okay, I'm using Redemption rye. Normally I'll have Knob Creek. I believe Knob Creek is in my Bartesian. The Knob Creek rye. Knob Creek rye has been used, primarily with the old fashioned most of the time. It doesn't mean you can't use any other rye. It just means that is the drink was made for Knob Creek rye to be used. So just make a note of that. All right. So now we're going to make an old fashioned. Okay. Old fashioned is very simple. The ingredients are rye, whiskey, of course, Angostura aromatic bitters, not the Angostura orange bitters. This is the Angostura aromatic bitters. Then you also have sugar. Okay. And so once that's done, that's your cocktail. Usually a cocktail consists of no more than 3 items. It's usually your alcohol and 2 other items. That's it. Usually it's the alcohol, the bitters, and something else. Okay. Sometimes it might be citrus. Sometimes it might be lemon juice. Sometimes it just might be just 2 items. So just make a note of that. That's what is considered a cocktail. So to make this cocktail, what you do is, and I'm going to make it in my mixing glass just so you can see it being made. And then I'm going to pour it into my glass because this glass, I prefer a solid sphere ball. You said that's your, hold on a second. What did he say? That's the best aromatic bitter company. Yes. I do like them. It's the ones I use. Definitely. I use that. The orange bitters. They had the blood orange bitters. They got all kinds. Honey, what you can do is, can you go fill these up with 2 balls?
Yes. Let me go get some balls.
Yes, put some balls in the glass. Thank you.
I'm gonna go get some balls. Somebody's balls.
So while he's away, we are going to make this. So what you want to do is you want to have at least maybe a half an ounce or sugar cube, or you just say like a teaspoon of sugar. Put it in your glass. So you're going to put 5 to 6 in here. I prefer 5. of bitters, 5 dashes. And then you're going to take your muddler. So this is your muddler. And at the muddler, there's little grooves at the bottom. And what that does is it actually compresses the sugar with the bitters to sort of make it like a little syrup, like a little sweet syrup at the bottom.
We only got one ball left. We're going to make some more balls eventually.
Okay. All right. So we're going to muddle it till it's almost like a little syrup. All right. There we go. And what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to fill up. Well, I will fill it up because guess what? My husband, chances are he's not going to drink it fully anyway, because he's not a bourbon. He's not a brown liquor drinker unless it's Crown Royale.
That's not a pretty Timmy drink.
Anyway. And now it's time for 2 ounces of the rye bourbon. And you just pour it. Uh-oh. What is this? No, there was some syrup still left in there. No, it's good. It's okay. 2 ounces. Pass me a napkin real quick. That's fine. Get this up there. I don't want this to mess up my drink. All right. So now I'm going to take my spoon, my bar spoon, and mix it up to where the syrup and the rye is blended as one drink. Now, normally I would spin this with the ice in it, which I will. I'm gonna see if my husband is out that drawer. Give me the Hawthorne strainer.
Where? Which drawer?
In the drawer over there. Yep. Give me the Hawthorne strainer. Because what I find is I don't like to put the ice in until I like to put the
this
permanent ice. Show everybody what the Hawthorne strainer you thought was. No, that's a receiver. Hawthorne strainer.
I hate that.
Nope, that's an absent spoon. Yeah. It's okay. It's all right. What I'm gonna do is I'm just spin it in here. What's the Hawthorne strainer? There you go. Hawthorne strainer. This is good when you have the ice. Hold on.
Don't drop that
ball. Put it in there. And what you want to do is you want to chill it. So you actually want to spin it for 45 seconds. About 30 to 40 seconds really will get you to the real chill moment. But since this already has ice in it, I'm just going to pour it in there. But I just wanted to show it to those who just want it chilled and you may not want the ice in there. So that's what we're going to do. So you put your Hawthorne strainer over it. You pour it in your glass. And I like mine with cherries. So therefore, I'm going to garnish mine with cherries. Drop my cherry in there. Now, what I want you to do, honey, now, this is my old fashioned. Now, you need to make the old fashioned. Make sure you wipe that off. So now he's gonna make the old fashioned through the Bartesian machine.
And it says,
Let's see what that tastes like.
mix.
You need to put the glass on there.
I'm trying to get. I can't get past the next button. All right, next is that center. Then
Regular
mix.
mix. Let's see what this. It already looked wrong to me. Now, just so you know, the rye bourbon in here is darker than what you see here. But you see how it came out a little lighter? I already know I ain't gonna like it. All right. So then we're gonna add a cherry. Gonna add a cherry. Now we're gonna do a taste test. All right. Hey Keith, the bourbon shop, how you doing? I see you, Reaper. Yes. Yes. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna taste lovely. We be making our drink soon. All right then. What you got? What else is in here? Bourbon shop. Yes. Saying hello. Child, that thing is making weak drinks. You got that right. Well, look. I'm gonna taste this old fashioned. Now it ain't too bad. Like the color's not off as much. Let me move this out the way. But before I do that, Reaper says, shout out to the veterans, umbrella drinks, y'all heroes. Okay, that's right.
30 years worth.
Okay, so as you can see, the color is a little similar. It looks similar. This one's mine. This one's theirs. It looked like it darkened up when it sat for a little bit. So now it's taste test time. So let's taste mine. Here. You don't like bourbon anyway. You gonna have. I just need you to tell me which one tastes better.
Woo!
See, he's the one when we go out and the waitress is bringing the drinks back. They see a rock glass and they see a little pretty glass with some colorful stuff in there. They automatically assume I'm drinking the colorful stuff. I get right to him. I'm the one with the rock glass.
Pretty Timmy, what they call me. Pretty Timmy. Pretty Timmy.
Now we're gonna taste what this Bartesian made. Okay. Now, mind you, this all the alcohol is right. The only thing that's the difference is whatever that cocktail mix is. So we're gonna see what this tastes like. Something missing. It's not too bad, but how can I explain it? I'll let you taste it while I'm doing this. It tastes like the machine made it, if that makes sense, but it's still okay.
Tastes like a wet belt. That's what it tastes like.
You just don't like bourbon.
Wet leather. It tastes like wet leather.
Whatever.
Chew.
It to me, it tastes like, it tastes like I just can't explain it. It's like it's not this, but it's not bad. Meaning a person. Yes, you're right. You're right, Keith. It probably needs a personal touch. Yeah, that is correct. That is correct. And I'm wondering, like, I'm trying to taste and see what could I have, what I could add to make it taste better. So it's like, do I need another splash of the bourbon? Do I need to add a little? Oh, you know what? You're right. Sugar. But my assumption is that should already be in the cocktail mix, is what I'm trying to say. The whole purpose of this machine is so you don't have to doctor anything. Because if I got to do all of that, I might as well just make my own, right? So if I got to add the sugar and muddle and so forth, but you know what? Let's add a little taste of sugar. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put some simple sugar.
Cranberry apple. The whisper said, add some cranberry apple.
You said, hold on, let me see.
Yeah, you keep it in mind. Yeah.
Put in the umbrella and make some cranberry apple for him. You right. He talking about you. You so cran apple. You see them 4 bottles back there? All his. But you know what? I'm gonna put a little bit of simple syrup in, which is a replacement for bar sugar. So let me do that. I'm gonna put a little in here and see if it makes a difference. Just put a little splash. Let's see. Let's see. It's a little better. It's a little better, but it's still weaker than, you know, this. And here. If I put more sugar in it, you probably drink it.
See, it was tasting like a black belt. Now it's a brown belt. It's a lot better.
Whatever.
It's a lot better now. It's a lot better.
It is. It's a lot better. So what's your preference? Just, I know you don't normally drink it, but out of those two, what do you think tastes better? Mine's or the machine's? Mine's? The machine. Okay, so now it's a tie. Now it's a tie.
2024 versus
no
1970.
No. You just don't know how to drink. That's
1980.
You don't know how to drink. You don't know how to drink. Anyway, we're gonna enjoy these drinks, but I have some fun facts for you. Now, you know I can't make a drink, but I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there. What I'm about to bring up and talk about are basically fun facts about tequila and fun facts about whiskey. So let's go to that. What he say? 2024 versus 1980. Look, this 1980 is good. There's nothing wrong with 1980 because this machine, I'm telling you, is fine. But if I still have to doctor it, it makes no sense.
Trust the machine is 2024. Trust the machine.
You know what? Whatever.
Brown belt, old boot.
Whatever. Okay. So let's see. So now we're going to do some tequila fun facts. Okay. So while I'm talking about the fun facts, I'm sipping on this tequila. Where's my seat? Where's my seat at, assistant? Thank you.
There you go. The bar whisper.
Yes. Thank you. So based on some research that has been done and WebMD, I'm making that a disclaimer because I do not need YouTube or any other social media to think that I am promoting this, saying this is factual. So I'm just letting you know. So tequila has no sugar, so it may promote weight loss due to low glycemic levels. Okay, which means the less sugar you intake when you're diabetic, the lower your glycemic levels are, which means it's saying that, okay, since high sugar creates weight gain, they may say that's why the key word is may promote weight loss. So for those trying to lose some weight, what you got to lose, right? So I guess if you are going to drink something, what this really is saying, not saying that you drink it to lose weight. What it's saying is if you're already on a weight loss plan and you want a cocktail, then tequila may be one of the better ones with no sugar that, you know, since there's no added sugar, then you don't have to worry about added calories from the sugar. Okay. So let's see what you say. how much that machine usually costs. Tell the people the price. Okay, so there's 2 versions of this machine, and they have another machine by Black & Decker that does the same thing. The only difference is instead of having to put your liquor in the bottles, you actually put your bottles on the device and you put the little the tube in it and it draws it out of there. Okay.
Shout out to Black & Decker.
You said
that's definitely from the 80s.
You know what?
See, I knew it. Shout out to Black & Decker.
Anyway, this machine, the four quad one, the 4 bottle one, it is normally $349. But for some reason, they always have $100 sale, right? They say, well, if you spend $400, we'll take $100 off. So if you get the machine at $349 and you purchase about $60 worth of capsules, which in reality, they can run anywhere, and it depends on how many are in the box. Usually you're going to have 8, and in some cases you may have 10. And those actual capsule boxes can cost anywhere from $11 to $12 to $16 to $18, depending on what it actually is. So if you're purchasing those capsules in addition to, if you're purchasing the capsules in addition to the machine, and let's just say you purchase maybe like 5 or 6 boxes of capsules or whatever, then instead of paying $400, you pay $300. Okay. Now they do have the 2 bottle ones, and that one is $249. So it's $249, and of course those don't usually have the deal because you'd have to buy so much more in order to get that $100. But that's from Bartesian. But this one was a gift to me. But after I got this as a gift, I actually purchased the 2 bottled one, like the half size one. I got that one for my sister for her birthday and one for my best friend for her birthday. So, and that's because it was on sale. Okay. So you're talking about, I think it was like it was $229 on Amazon at the time. And so I purchased those and I sent it to them, and I also bought them some. My best friend, she is a tequila fan, so I bought all of hers with tequilas. And my sister, she's just starting to be grown. Okay. So Reaper, my sister is the one who likes cigars. Okay. Now this is the woman that didn't drink anything but Moscato sweet wine. And then when she was coming to wine club with me, and then also coming to some of my bourbon and whiskey tastings, now she started to develop a palate for the bourbon and whiskey. So now she thinks she's grown. She want to drink whiskey and smoke cigars now. She even have her little cigar little case, her little travel case and everything. So now she thinks she's grown. So when I bought it for her, I bought her all the whiskey ones, but then I also bought her the tequila ones because she also does margaritas a lot as well. So just an idea of what this price is. But I can tell you, if, paying that price is fine when you're talking about convenience. But my whole thing is this. To be honest with you, I'm like, can I just mix my favorite drink in one of these things and then just come home and open and close it and just say push it, and then just give me my drink automatically? Because I'm sorry, as far as my taste buds are concerned, so far for the margarita and the old fashioned, I'm going to have to doctor it up a little bit. So there's a whole lot more drinks to try. Maybe the vodka drinks might be better. Maybe the gin drinks might be better. Maybe the rum drinks might be better, right? So we'll figure that out. They even have a Long Island iced tea one. I got to try that.
Food for thought. I'm going to say 2024 is doing the thing. Because normally when we have events down here in Lounge 4092, it's always a hustle for somebody to be behind the bar. So this right here, going to cut down on somebody standing here all the time taking drink orders. Because you got 4 canisters. So guess what? You got 4 drinks already coming out the machine.
Yeah, but then they're going to be using my capsules. and then I'm gonna have to replace the capsules. I'd rather them suck down all this liquor we got up on this bar than to mess up the. Well, you're right. You're right, because if I'm not liking the drinks coming out this machine based on those capsules, then they could drink the damn thing. They can drink it all day long if that's what they want.
But then you always got that people to come to your house who always bring the cheap stuff but want to drink the most expensive stuff that you got. That machine gonna save us a whole lot of money.
Well, that is true.
Because I'm gonna definitely say, go over there and get that drink.
That is true. That is true.
You make you a dirty hoe and keep going.
Anyway, so next fun fact is it may be used as a natural astringent to help to clean your pores by removing dirt and oil and tighten the skin. So basically, they're trying to say you can use your tequila as if it's cleaning Clearasil or cleaning clear. Okay. Now I don't know about you, but I'm not about to clean my face, walking around smelling like I just had a drink today.
Well, you seen all the old westerns back in the days when they get gunshot and gut shot, they hold that tequila.
Yeah, but they're using that as an anesthetic, though.
But it
I mean, as a disinfectant, though. I know that's a wound, but I'm not about to clean my face with it. Then what? Go drive in the car and the cop pull me over and say, "What you been drinking?"
It made them live to the end of the show.
You know what? Whatever.
You know, just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
Also says it has prebiotics that may promote a healthy gut. So I guess if you can't move your bowels, that tequila gonna make you go to the bathroom.
No, I think if you're moving your bowels too much, that tequila might take some of that out of it when you come out. That's all I'm saying.
Oh gosh. So while we have people in the chat, before I venture into the whiskey, the whiskey fun facts, I just want everybody to take note of those that are in the actual chat. In the chat, we have House of X Entertainment. They are just what they said. We stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. I know I might be off a little bit. I can never get that part, y'all. I'm sorry. I just know we stay entertaining. That's all I know.
And
that's all I know.
We got about 12 TVs in the house, and y'all be on most of them all the time.
Anyway,
we got 6 of them down here. We be enjoying it.
So if you haven't subscribed to them, they are into all kinds of things. You got House of X Entertainment. They are out there doing their thing. They go to karaoke's, they vlogs. They also have Wangston also have, what's yours? Wangston, yes, me, it's me, honey. He does cooking. If you're looking at getting recipes and stuff to cook, go visit his channel.
I'm gonna check that out because I like to cook.
Go visit his channel. And then you got Yo, it's me, Leo. He's into the gaming. You can go and see him. Hold on a second. I'll bring them up. So this is House of X. If you haven't seen them, go ahead and subscribe to them. Then you have here, you got Yo, it's your boy Leo. He's doing video. He's doing gaming. And where are you?
Shout out to Leo.
Where are you?
As you can see, this drink is going away.
I see. Where are you, Wangston? Oh, here you go. And it's me, Wangston. Yes, honey. You go there and it's your food. Let me tell you something, Wangston. Do you know, I just realized this was you. This was your channel. And I saw that today. So that was me subscribing when I was at work today. Because I was actually logging on before I got in the car to listen to Reaper. Because Reaper, why you always going like them little spur of the moment live? You know I can't do stuff when I'm at work. So all I could do was listen to it. I couldn't really like comment or whatever. But anyway, if you're looking at It's Me, Wangston, yes, honeys, please subscribe to him. If you like to cook, you like to learn how to cook or whatever, very easy recipes. It looks very tasty. I'm gonna have to catch up on some of those videos and try some new stuff. You gonna let me try some new stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So we're going to do that. Then we have in the house, we got
one other thing. So when we met 24 years ago, I was weighing 165. I ain't seen 165 in about 23 years. Because somebody used to just, You know, they say cooking is the way to the man's heart. I think she thought I had two hearts.
Look, there's nothing wrong with cooking for your husband, right? There's nothing wrong with cooking for your husband. What's the problem? Gaining weight, that's love, ain't it? That's love weight. When you see a woman, well, if you see a man, well, woman gaining weight, she probably stressed out and she probably stressed and depressed. Man gain weight and they married, that's love. They getting fed good and everything. So they comfortable. They ain't trying to go nowhere. They're not playing ball no more. They just want to be up in the house. That's what that was.
Ask her how many times I had to do that military fit test with Saran wrap
Yeah.
and preparation H around my waist.
Oh God. Anyway, okay, so here we also got the Whiskey Reaper. Whiskey Reaper, I watch him. He's so entertaining, but you know, he's like incognito. I couldn't pull him out of a crowd if I could. I couldn't tell you what he looked like. I don't know what he looked like without his glasses. I couldn't tell you what his real name is. All I know is he will give you the best. He will give you some great information on the best whiskeys and bourbons and sometimes scotches on his channel of where to go to get it. He keeps up on prices. He lets you know when prices are going high, let you know, hey, try not to pay this much for it. In addition, he also has cigars. He also features fragrances for men and women. And Reaper, let me know if I'm missing anything. So please forgive me. Blame it on my head and not my heart. I'm just trying to remember what everybody does.
That dirty hoe was in that glass she was drinking.
What?
I believe it was the Neho.
No, I said anejo, not the. Is that what you thought I was saying? It's anejo is the tequila.
I swear I heard dirty hoe.
I did not say dirty hoe.
I swear I heard dirty hoe.
Anyway,
a couple times.
Okay, hold on 1 second. And then we have. Oh, that's right.
And barbecue,
and barbecue Whiskey Reaper. He be cooking up something. Okay, when I say, okay, Reaper, please tell me, do you grill every day? Because, I mean, like, is that your dinner every day? Do you eat steak every day? He grill like it's 4th of July every day. Every time I see his shorts or whatever, I'm thinking, this got to be either an old video or something. He can't be cooking every day. That food look good. He always got the best drinks. Check out his channel. Check out his channel. He does lives consistently. He's always live. I've never seen a video. I've always seen live. So if you like live videos, you want to catch them, please do so. Then we have the Bourbon Shop. So Keith, to me, Keith, when I first started my YouTube channel and I was looking within the network and stuff, Keith popped up and I said, you know what? He's talking about the bourbon and the whiskey, and he's taking his time. He's telling you about the mash bill. He tells you about the distillery. He tells you about the age of it. He's tasting it. He's explaining the bouquet, which is how it smells, the taste and everything. And I said, you know what? He's doing, this is like what I'm doing or whatever. I said, but this is somebody that's been doing it for a while. So I've just gravitated to start watching him. And I just find that a lot of things that he introduces it may be bottles that I haven't tried before or versions of bottles. He introduces a lot of craft type level bourbons or whiskeys, like things you can only get locally. So shout out to the Bourbon Shop, Keith at the Bourbon Shop. If you're into bourbon, whiskey, and you want to know what it tastes like, interested in the mash bill, go ahead and subscribe to him. All right. Okay. So looks like I'm caught up with comments. Let's go down to the whiskey bourbon facts. And so there's just about 3 facts for this one. And it was first developed in medieval Scotland and Ireland and is known as the water of life. So just so you know, you notice it has Scotland and Ireland up there, right? So let me tell you why they have both of them up there as where it was developed. It was really developed in Ireland, okay? The reason I say, okay, physically, technically, it originated in Scotland. but the people who put it down on paper was Ireland. So understand, like, if it's not documented, it didn't happen. That's why they have both of them up there instead of just one. So just some fun facts with that. Then you have Apothecary sold whiskey as a tonic to slow aging and cure congestion. Now, do you remember old granddad? The old granddad whiskey. That one was actually copyrighted and used by the pharmacies for that as a tonic to help with certain ailments or whatever.
I can believe that. If your ailment didn't kill you, drinking that stuff probably would.
It didn't kill nobody.
Tastes like an old black belt.
No,
Wet
it didn't.
Black belt.
So doctors used to prescribe it, actually. So this is during the Prohibition days. Okay, so if the whiskey company was able to let people know, hey, I need to, I want to sell my stuff. They said, oh, well, hey, this is what it does. Now everybody knows what a hot toddy is, right? Okay, so therefore, that's basically what they used it for. So we are coming up on the hour, everybody. And I just wanted to say, if you like this video, hit like and subscribe. And we'll see you next Tuesday. Be on the lookout for my videos later this week and weekend. I will be posting videos in reference to our Thanksgiving trip to New Orleans. Yeah. So look out for those videos there. And we'll see you next Tuesday on Tuesday Libations. Good night, everyone.
Shout out to everybody.
Good night.
King of Kings. Pretty Timmy, what they call me. I'll see y'all in the next live. I'll be up Sisters for Live.
Let's have a toast for the real ones.